All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Makar Double honors to thee, all the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever it may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago coming at you again with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Today's lesson is get this work. All right, and what I mean by that is the videos that you see on the web, on the internet. Hey, get it while you can, because it's not going to be here forever, man. All right, I just got a couple of scriptures, man. Because in general, hey, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Salaki. Psalms 19:14. I mean, 4. Matter of fact, there is no speech nor language. This is Psalms 19:3. There is no speech nor language that their voice is not heard. Their line is gone throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as the bridegroom coming out of his chamber and rejoicing as a strong man to run the race. All right, what is gone forth? The word. All right, the Lord has set up his prophets. All right, and hey, especially when you go to that, the year of YouTube, 2007, when the elders first came on the scene, not in the ministry, but as far as putting this online. Even back then they used to record videos and VHS cassettes, but more importantly, the internet. All right, when they first came to preach on the internet in 2007. All right, even if you're watching YouTube in another country, in another language, even the English videos, they can convert, And on top of that, you have prophets in all these other countries. Let's be honest. You don't see no them guys in purple, ICIU. That's what I call them. IUIC, ISPUK, ITR, AOC, all these different alphabet Israelite camps. You don't see different camps waking up in different parts of the world under their doctrine. That alone should tell you who the man of the Lord is. All right, because the Gentiles of the different nations, the Israelites that look like Gentiles of different nations that's going to wake up are waking up to a certain doctrine. All right, you other camps can't say that. All right. So, hey, this word is gone out. Matter of fact, Yahweh Shai said the end can't come unless this gospel will be preached to the ends of the earth, which it is. All right. So these spiritual epistles, these digital epistles, you have to get now. Wow. Hey, why? Hold on. Let me get this. But anyway, let me grab this. This is John 9:4. I must work the works of him that have sent me while it is day. So we're in the day now. The night cometh when no man can work. And what work is that? What work was Yahweh Shai doing? Was he not doing his father's business? All right, and what are we doing now? We're doing the will of the Lord. All right, which is his business, his husbandry. All right, we're laboring. All right, to enter into the rest. So it's gonna come a night where, hey, you ain't gonna get this work because we can't go out and work. All right, so hey, get it now. Matter of fact, it brings me to this. Second Esdras 5, and I'll start at 1, then I'll jump to 9. Nevertheless, are the coming, nevertheless, as the coming, the tokens, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Okay? Barren of faith. All right? Because the Lord is sealing up everybody now. Jump to 4. I'm just keep on going. But iniquity should be increased above that which now thou seest. So he's talking about another time iniquity was going to increase, and that thou hast heard long ago. In the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. Now, what's going to cause a land to waste? All right, to be destroyed suddenly. All right, these nukes and these chariots. Verse 4. But if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trumpet that the sun shall suddenly shine in the night, and the moon twice a day. All right, and guess what? Did we not wake up after what it says after 3 days, spirit of life was put back into them, right? And the sun and the moon, hey, that represents wisdom and understanding. Okay. Verse 5. And blood should drop out of wood, and the stone should give his voice, and the people should be troubled. All right. And you know, the Lord compares wood and trees as people. So it's going to be a time of great calamity, man. All right. That's why going back to verse 2, it says, iniquity should be increased above all that which now thou seest, and that thou hast heard long ago. So what does Daniel 12 say? There's going to be a time like has never ever been on planet Earth. Okay? So blood should drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people should be troubled. If a lion roars, should not... I forget, what was it? Lion. Matter of fact, let me get it so I get. I don't want to butcher it. Lion. Salakia. All right. Will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey? Will a lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in the snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth that have nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it? Surely the Lord power, which is Yahweh, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets to the prophet. The lion hath warred, who will not fear? Yahweh thy power have spoken, who can but prophesy? All right? Who can but prophesy, man? All right, so going back to this, all right? Because guess what? Hey, that stone, Yahweh Shai is giving his voice. Through who? His men. All right? What the Lord said, shit. I got to get it. So like now the spirit kind of going everywhere. But hey, call on me. How about Yahweh Shai? Because what the Lord said, my voice is with who? I believe this is Proverbs. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice are unto the sons of men. All right? And this is going into the prophets. All right, so back to 2 Esdras 5. All right. And even he shall rule, whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowls should take their flight away together. All right, who the world's not looking for? Yahweh Shai. So they're going to be very surprised when he cracked those clouds. All right. The side of mighty sea shall cast out fish and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but there shall hear the voice thereof. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent out again, and wild beasts to change their places, which they're already doing. There's confusion everywhere. All right. Beasts are changing their natural habitats because food is getting scarce. All right, it says, and mischievous women should bring forth monsters, which say these little niggas are monsters, man. So we're in those days. Now check this out, verse 9. And salt water shall be found in sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. All right, we're getting to them times where love is going to wax cold. But the salt water and sweet water is what? People mixing doctrines and truth. All right? Do not the scripture says bitter water and sweet water don't come out the same cistern, basically. And that's James, roughly paraphrasing. All right? Blessing and the curse. All right? This blessing is the truth. All right? The curse is these lies you mixing with it, man. So they don't come out of the same place, man. Because you're cursed if you have another doctrine, man. All right? It says if an angel or somebody else come and give you another doctrine, he's accursed, man. All right? So that's what that's going into. And here's the point. Then shall wit, what's another word for wit? Wisdom. Hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and inconsistency be multiplied upon the earth. All right? So, hey, we're coming into those days, man. So, honestly, let me get this. Get this work while you can. All right? Now, and that's why it's entitled that way. And for the laborers, hey, the work is plenteous, man. We got to feed the sheep. And I say, I'm not only talking to brothers out there, I'm talking to myself. Yahweh Shai said, hey, if you love me, feed my sheep. All right? That's the number one thing we should be doing right now, is feeding the sheep. Not like these other groups. Matter of fact, not like guys like this. All right? Every 3 weeks to a month, dude, they feed their sheep. You're gonna have some malnourished fucking sheep. All right? Let alone you already giving them GMO and bullshit doctrine. All right? Yeah, leaven, if you will. Okay? In other camps, man. All right? Who's that guy who rolled up on Las Vegas camp? Haggadah. All right? And like I said, you other camps that don't go out, man. All right? This is Sirach 36:4. Standing in the multitude of thy elders, presbytery, all right, and cleave unto him that is wise. Okay? Did not the scripture say we was going to cleave unto him, the skirt of him that is a Jew? All right? Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. If thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes, which is over and over again, all right, unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. All right? So really, it's about your desire, man. How much do you want this thing? But nevertheless, it says you're supposed to wear out that man's, the steps of his door. All right? Now, no, we can't go to New York and be at the elder's door. Hey, I want to learn. That's what we got the internet for, man. So there's certain pages that the elders set up, certain pages that brothers set up. Hey, you supposed to be wearing those videos out, man. All right, wearing those videos out, constantly watching these videos. Hey, me personally, I'm about to go to work today for about 7 to 8 hours. I'm gonna put my headphones in and just listen to the elders. Right, that's a way of eating. All right. Hey, on your leisure time. Matter of fact, let me get this. All right. The wisdom of the learned man cometh by the opportunity of leisure. This is Sirach 38 and 24. So when you're on your downtime, hey, read, watch videos, or a time that's not really busy for you. Now, working, the Lord blessed me that work really don't take up my time, even though I work like 8 hours a day. But it's an attribute or a skill set that the Lord gave me that I enjoy doing. So, it's nothing to me, you know. So even in that leisure time, I'm listening to videos, I'm getting ideas about more videos, all right, and things of that nature, man. See, we're spirits of pure energy, pure fire. So, hey, sometimes we could catch that spark. All right, we could catch that spark from listening to another video. All right, and that spark. All right, what is more moving than anything? Wisdom. That spark is the spirit, man. All right. Just like, hey, if when you need a jump, you need your battery recharged. Hey, the spirit is that electricity going through that positive and negative wire, and that's what the truth. You got your positives and you got your negatives. You're bitter and you're sweet. All right. Oh, hey, the water for the breakdown, Lord. That was heavy itself. All right. Because sometimes you get down. Sometimes you feel like you're getting worn out, but you got to fight. You got to endure hardship as a good soldier. Give yourself into reading, to exhortation until I come. All right? Because, hey, another form of reading, if you don't know, hey, is watching videos. You're literally listening to the scriptures being fed to you. Now, I'm not telling you not to read. Of course, get you some reading in. I tell myself that all the time. But, hey, sometimes you don't find yourself with the time to sit down and read. Because, sometimes, hey, it happens. We get busy. All right? We get busy. Sometimes you get frustrated. But, hey, watch the videos. All right? If you ain't watching the videos, you can't sit down and watch videos, then you should be sitting down reading, studying, to show yourself approved. Okay? And you have to learn the spirit. Sometimes you have to wait on the spirit. Sometimes the spirit ain't, not saying you're not in the spirit in your daily life. Sometimes the spirit ain't going to be on you to, let me do a lesson. Let me do this. Let me do that. All right? Because you can't force the course of the river. All right? So however the spirit comes, you got to catch that spark when it comes. All right? You get a title for a lesson, write it down. Because, hey, me and countless brothers have been through this. Forgot to write it down, forgot the damn lesson, man. And it could have been a hell of a topic. Okay? It says, he that have little business should become wise. All right? How can he get wisdom and holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the gold, and driveth the oxen, and is occupied in the labors, and whose talk is of bullocks? All right? So when you read a couple of verses down, it's just talking about different workmen in their craft. If they're constantly in the craft of whatever their attribute is in, they ain't gonna have no time for the truth. So you have to have a balance, man. You have to have a balance. Matter of fact, your talk should be what? A heavenly conversation. Your talks ain't gonna be of bullocks. Your talk should be of what? Prophecies. All right? Being occupied in prophecies, man. I believe that's Sirach 39. Hold on. Yep, let's get it. Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Okay? So you're going to be into this thing, man. All right? You should be ravished with her teats. All right? I believe that's Songs of Solomon. All right, hey, you gotta have it's a sexual dance with you and wisdom, man. You got to get into it. All right, this is your number one woman. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this. What's this 34? This is how you get experience, man. Matter of fact, how do it say? Damn, I forget how the saying goes, but basically, you can learn a lot from another man's mistake. Therefore, you won't go through that mistake or something like that. I forget how it goes. All right, but hey, that's how we get wisdom. We get wisdom because certain men already went through the experiences. Now, certain things you have to learn for yourself and experience yourself to get that ultimate understanding. But hey, we have examples, man. So Sirach 34 and 9. A man that have travelleth knoweth many things, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom. He that have no experience knoweth little, but he that travelled is full of prudence, which a lot of you guys are not full of prudence. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understand more than I could express. And I'm one of those type of people, man. All right, I can understand more than I can express. Even growing up, I used to have to see fucking. I was a state of the ward, but I had to see fucking psychologists. They had to give you different pictures. What did this picture look like to you? And all strange little weird shit. But one thing the doctor said to my parents, he said, this young boy, I was like 6, 7, he said he could take in a lot of information. It's just hard for him to express it out. So, I had that problem growing up. It really ain't no problem. It was kind of a blessing. It's just like, hey, you know a lot, but you know how to hold your tongue. All right, so, that kind of goes hand in hand. All right, a man that knoweth much, but saith little. All right, and I mean, damn, it's a scripture in Sirach that, talks about that. But that's when you're in the midst of, matter of fact, let me grab that. Let me grab that and I'll wrap it up. Knowing Salaki. No, that's not it. Let me search for it this way. Salaki, brothers. Salaki, let me see what quote. Okay, Salakia. If I can't find it, I'm just, let it go. Salakia. Let me see if I can find it. Comprehending much. I knew it was somewhere. All right. Sirach 32 and 7. Speak, young man, if it be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art asked twice. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. If thou be amongst great men, make not thyself equal to them. When the ancient men are in place, use not many words. So that's how you're supposed to be around, the elders, But I said that to say this, comprehending much as one that knoweth, yet holdeth his tongue. So going back to 38. I wasn't at 38. I think I was at. What was that at? It wasn't 34. What was that? Salaki Brothers. Okay. Nonetheless, hey, knowing a lot, not being able to get it out. Now, I'm not saying hide your wisdom. I was just comparing that to something that I went through growing up. But back to this Sirach, that's what it was. Experience, traveled. But it was 8. Sirach 34. All right, verse 11. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. And I was oft times in dangers of death, yet was I delivered because of these things. Because what? You knew certain things. You knew certain experiences. All right? Learned of yourself or learned from your elders, man. Okay? So only way you're going to do that this time going around, you have to watch the videos, man. Don't just be, this is just entertainment. Now, clickbait is one thing. Sometimes a good title will graft you in. A good a still shot, a good thumbnail will graft you in. But in general, some of these, the most beautiful lessons, all right, you only gonna see like 12 views on. That's how rare and precious certain lessons are, So brothers, don't get discouraged when you see like you got 5 views, 6 views. Hey, everybody don't find gold, man. All right, and I'm saying that because gold is more precious than silver because it's less of it. All right, and I'm just saying that because whatever you have the least of is the most desired. Because I'm pretty sure there's tons of fucking gold on this planet Earth. But nonetheless, I just didn't want to sound like Esau. Yeah, there's more silver than gold, and There's lesser metals are less precious. Put it that way. Let me say it that way. Okay, but yeah, hey, I'm not saying a 12 view video is more precious than a video that get 1,000 hits. No, some videos are just very entertaining. I mean, very, very damn, what's the word? It escapes me right now. Edifying, right? And so is your 12 view video, man, right? But count those as jewels. Don't put one video above the next. I mean, because it's all one spirit, you know. So don't get discouraged if you ain't getting views on your videos, man. No, they're very precious and very needed for the edifying of the body, man. All right. But the only way you're going to see these videos, wear out that how do you say, that digital. That may be the lesson. That digital footsteps of a man. Okay. So with that, I just wanted to share a light on that. I'm say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the other apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Baba.